A very warm welcome to everyone present over here. I am Vani and I hope that you all are doing absolutely well. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to each one of you for being here with us tonight. We have a very special guest among us who is a highly accomplished web solutions engineer at Google, Mr. Saurav Prateek. Welcome, sir.
Hey, hi
It
guys,
is
hi
a
everyone.
distinct honor and a privilege for me to introduce him to all of you. On behalf of all the IEEE SSIT chapter members, I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. We are truly grateful that you have taken the time out of your busy schedule to join us this evening. Your presence over here at this moment means a lot for us. With a background in the computer science for his undergraduate studies and over 5 years of experience in the tech industry, Mr. Prateek is indeed an outstanding professional in the field of software engineering. He has also developed a renowned newsletter called Systems That Scale, which has garnered a substantial subscriber base. Before his role at Google, he gained valuable experience as a software development engineer at Geeks for Geeks platform, which is known for providing quality technical content. Additionally, he also served as a project intern for both BIT Mesra and the Indian Meteorological Department. His interest in fields like distributed systems, algorithms, and mathematics reflects his deep interest of core concepts. Apart from being a techie, he is a dedicated mentor as well as coach, and his willingness to guide and support students both in their professional as well as personal life has made a great impact on the lives of many such students. We are fortunate here to have him today. Over to you, sir.
Hey, thanks for the warm welcome. It was really great. Okay, hi everyone. Uh, I'm not sure how many people are there, and like, should I join the chat here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, let me connect my email ID. I guess that should work.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, got it. Yeah, I have accessed to my Google account. So, hi everyone. My name is Saurav Prateek. I am currently working as a web solutions engineer too here at Google from past 2 years, and yeah, thanks for having me here. So, what is the agenda of this talk is actually I'll be sharing my journey, my tech journey basically from start of the college to currently where I am. And yeah, if you have like any things to ask or like any stuff, you can just post it in the comments and we'll be happy to take up. Right, Vani?
Yeah, sir. You will be sharing your journey, and after that, the viewers can ask their question on the chat box. I'll read out for you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
ठीक है, I'll present. Okay, do I have to okay, I can share screen, right?
Yeah, you can share screen over there.
Okay, got
Present.
it. Okay, is it visible on the screen? My
Yeah. Uh,
got
yeah.
it.
Now it's visible. Perfect.
Okay, cool, perfect. So I just wrapped up this presentation in an hour actually, so I did not
It's fine. It's
do much
totally
on
fine.
this. Yeah, so it's like I have just added some points here because like today's schedule was so hectic in the office. I'm currently in the office actually. So
Yeah.
I just
It's
wrapped up.
totally
Yeah,
fine.
okay, cool.
For being
So yeah,
with us.
Okay. So yeah, let's start with like who am I and like why am I here? So basically, my name is Saurav Prateek. I am currently working as a web solutions engineer too here at Google, and before that, I have been working as a software engineer at Geeks for 2 years as well. And apart from my tech experiences, I have also built a great community on LinkedIn of 30,000 followers. I also maintain an engineering newsletter systems at scale, which is currently followed by more than 13,000 plus engineers and leaders. And apart from all this, I have done my bachelor's from a pretty three-tier college. It's KCC Institute of Technology and Management. It is a college under AKTU. I'm not sure if you guys have heard or not, APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University. So yeah, uh, that's a bit about my introduction. Okay, let's move ahead. So basically, I'll be sharing my tech journey here, and I have split my tech journey into three parts. So first would be my computer science journey, which happened at college. Second would be when I graduated from college, my off-campus placement experiences, and then when I came into industry, my industry experience, and apart from that, my some community contributions which I did. Right? Okay. Let's move ahead. So yeah, computer science journey at college. Okay, my audio is coming up. This mic is.
What happened? What's the issue?
I guess I'm hearing some echo of my own audio. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Okay, cool. Let's move ahead. So, computer science journey at college. So, during my 4 year computer science curriculum, so basically, in my 12th and 11th class, I did not have had much experience to programming. I was very poor at coding, man. Like in 11th and 12th, I did not like coding at all. And still, I took computer science. I have no idea why I took computer science initially. I just thought that it's a cream branch. I guess that's why I took it. But when I came to college, the things went pretty bad because I was introduced to C programming language in my first semester, and like our teacher used to take classes where they used to give us some problem statement, and we have to come up um, for the solutions in C language basically. So examples like find a maximum element in the array or find the smallest element in the array, like how to rotate an array or something like that. So yeah, that was it, and I struggled a lot initially during my like initial days. I faced a lot of struggle in coming up with basic solutions for very similar problems. Like I was not able to come up with the solution for how to calculate a maximum element in an array. It was very difficult for me, like in the initial days, that how are these guys are like looping into an array and finding the maximum by swapping the variables. It looks like really odd to me, but yeah, so initially those were the struggles which I did because I did not had much experience, um, and due to which, in order to pass the semester exam, specifically in first semester, I had to memorize some code solutions for the complex problems because no way I was able to understand those. So I had only one way. I just memorized it, and luckily, those a few problems from the list came up, and I like spit out the solutions. But yeah, when I went to second semester, I was introduced to Hacker Earth. Basically, I guess you might have heard of Hacker Earth, right? It's a
Yeah,
programming
we
platform.
have hackathons.
Yeah, not hackathons actually. It's Hacker Earth. It's a programming platform where you do competitive programming. It was quite famous in the initial days around 2016, 2017. So I
Yeah,
started my CP journey from there. I used to solve a lot of problems. So Hacker Earth has a very intuitive UI. That was the whole reason I was really attracted to that platform. I used to solve a lot of problems in it, and like we usually see the green tick happening, and that like gave some kind of adrenaline rush, and I used to solve more and more problem. And in that way, I like my logic building improved. Yeah, I was able to solve more and more problems. Like the problems which look initially complex to me became simple. Like I understood the logic what I was doing. And like I spent 5 to 6 months on HackerEarth. Then I moved to Code Chef because there were a few folks, there were a few folks in my college who were doing programming on Code Chef, and they told me that hey, it's really good deal. Like the platform is really advanced, and the quality of problems are really good, and you get some stars as well as you move ahead, and we can compete together. So yeah, you should join. You should be a part of Code Chef. Like you should start solving problems on Code Chef. So yeah, I started doing that, and like uh, gradually, entire second year finished. I was also concentrating on my core subjects, but I used to do competitive programming a lot. And I was active on CodeChef. We used to do long challenges on CodeChef that like stays around 14 days. Yeah, 10 to 14 days, I guess. So we used to do a lot. Like, we used to solve. We tried to solve problems. We competed amongst each other. Like, whosoever get the highest rank and all. And yeah, that was competitive programming. And then yeah, after that, like while we were doing CodeChef and all, we were introduced with ACM ICPC. That's Intercollegiate Programming Contest. It's considered to be one of the most elite and prestigious competitions for CP, right? That happens at the most highest level, and we started preparing for it in our third year. So I, with two, three of my friends, we started preparing for it. And then when it happens in a three phase. So initially you get an online contest, that is the first round. It happens on CodeChef actually, where I guess one team from every college gets to take part in regionals according to the rank. So we cleared that online round. We got to represent our college on regionals. We went to Hindustan University. So there are, I guess, four to five sites where these regionals of ACM ICPC happens. One is Hindustan University and like two, three more colleges I've heard. So we went to Hindustan University, Chennai, and there we met with amazing folks. And like the contest went well. We ended up with 73rd rank all over India. We managed to solve, I guess, three to four problems among 10. So they are really difficult problems. To move ahead, the difficulty of the problem increased. And along that, like in that contest, we really saw some amazing people. Like one team was there whose the name of the team was Moshizuki. So the team was from Triple IT Bangalore, and there were three folks in it. And those guys went to World Finals actually that year. Those guys were literally sitting beside us, and we were really intrigued with them, like the way they've solved seven to eight problems in the round. And then one year, like when I was in final year, I came to know that like one of the person from that team got hitched by Google. Like he got a package of 1 crore or something in AI. So that was like, I felt okay, okay, this guy was sitting beside me in the contest, and now like he has done so much. So yeah, that was really, I felt really intrigued and grateful by like competing
That sounds
among
right.
like really champs. Yep. Okay. I see some questions here. We'll take it up surely, like
We
in the
will
AMA
take it at
session.
the end. We'll take up at the
Okay.
end for sure.
Okay. Got it. So yeah, this was my ACM ICPC journey. After that, I went to final year actually, and then I participated in Tech Geek Code Gladiators. That was also very pretty famous coding round. They had a lot of participant participating. I like went to Mumbai for the finals, and I scored around a rank of 300 or 312 something. Yeah, there were like more than 1 lakh participants there. So a lot of amazing people were there as well. Like the contest was beautifully organized in a like posh hotel within Mumbai. And yeah, the experience was really great. I enjoyed a lot there as well. And like during my 4 years, I did a lot of competitive programming, but I never forget about the basic CS subjects and the basic curriculum, because they are like guys, they are equally important. So don't just like go into CP and like avoid CS subjects like operating systems, databases, design analysis of algorithms, data structures. These are really important, and you should like make sure that you build a good foundation in these subjects while you are doing pursuing your bachelor's. And then yeah, like bachelor's completed, I got an aggregate of 82% in my total 4 years, holding rank. Like I had rank one in my college in computer science branch. And yeah, it all went well. College is over now. start like the thing was that at that time my college was not that much popular. It was a pretty nice third tier college, and not many companies used to visit. So we had to sit in off-campus placement or pool placement of big companies. There are a lot of folks, like 900,000 folks coming from entire Greater Noida and like colleges. We used to sit in the off-campus, like pool campus placements, just to compete with each other, and like handful, like 10 to 20 offers were rolled out, so chance of selection was really, really low. So yeah, not much companies used to visit in my college that day. So yeah, I decided to go with the off-campus placement. I get a couple of offers basically. Like I cracked Capgemini, TCS, I cracked Airtel. I got an off-campus interview opportunity from Airtel. There were 4 to 5 rounds, and then I cracked a software engineering role at Airtel. I cracked Nagaro as well. I got a software developer role, and I also cracked Geeks for Geeks. So I also I interviewed for Geeks for Geeks. It was taken up by this currently the CTO of the Geeks for Geeks. He took my interview and I got in, and I decided to join GFG, Geeks for Geeks. Basically, I'm sure you guys must have heard of GFG, right? That
Yeah,
platform.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
joined that as an SD1. So at that time when I joined the company, it was like the company was really small. The tech team was about like around 10 people. I was, I guess, the 10th or 11th member in the tech team, and now they have scaled to more than 100, 150 plus members in the tech team. But initially, uh, the team was really small, and I got to be a part of that. And being in a startup, it's really fast. Like everything happens so quick. Like the tasks come up, the epics come up, and you have to like come up with a solution, code it, design it, and everything like that. Everything is on your head because there are a few members and you have to do a lot of tasks. So a lot of dependency on every individual. So I got to learn a lot while being in Geeks for Geeks. Like my tech journey, like really like the scale went well. And as I spent more time in tech industry, I got a knack of like this thing of documenting my learnings. So whatever I try to learn, so suppose I implemented a tech stack, I just wanted to document it in a really fine way, in a very simple way, so that others can also understand it. So I used to write a lot of blogs. For example, I implemented Amazon DynamoDB in GFG. So I wrote a blog out of it, how I implemented DynamoDB, how I came up with this database design, how it went, what were the like, repercussions, what were the plus points, all in all. I wrapped that up in a blog and I published. And that really like I got a few people appreciated the blog, that like you like that's really nice. If I have to try it, then I can really simply read your blog and go ahead with it. So yeah, that sounded fun. Like apart from tech, I was also creating content. I uh, started writing blogs. I participated in Google Hash Code, and we scored well. So I like just write a blog on my solution, that how did we score this much rank or this much points, like what were the approach and all. So yeah, I was building content within during that I got an opportunity to present multiple tech talks on GFG YouTube channel. And like at that time it was like has 300,000 plus subscribers, so it was a big deal. Like a lot of people get to see me delivering the talks. Right during that, like as I delivered talks and all, I got a lot of recognition on in communities, especially on LinkedIn. So like currently I've made a follower base of 30,000 plus followers on LinkedIn, and it's going good actually. Then when I joined Google, like in the starting 1 to 2 months, I started with my engineering newsletter. So the whole concept of newsletter was that people can subscribe to my newsletter, and whenever I upload any blog, you'll get an email or a push notification from LinkedIn that hey, this guy has written a new blog under his newsletter. You all can read. So that sounded pretty attractive. So I started with this. Like I was already writing blogs, and also I said that okay, like let's create a newsletter and write blogs under it. Like I can publish my tech blogs under that. So that also went well. Actually, it's going well. I still publish on that on my newsletter on a regular basis. It's currently followed by 30,000 plus engineers and leaders, and many people appreciate it. They used to read. They like some people prepare for their system design interviews with that. So yeah, that went well. And with that, like along the way, I got opportunities to host multiple events as well, deliver many tech talks on multiple platforms, right? So that's my community contribution journey. I still do community contribution on a daily, like on a regular basis. I try to come up with some content and like post it on LinkedIn so that like everyone can read and refer to. Okay, talking about my industry experience. Yeah, so I spent 2 years at GFG and then I like started looking for a job switch. And at that time, I came upon this WSE Web Solutions Engineering opportunity at basically at Google. Like it was posted by an engineer on LinkedIn. So I applied for a referral through it. So I got the he referred me, and then I got hit by the recruiter after 14 15 days, telling me ki like, hey, your resume looks good. Like you have a lot of things on your resume, and we'd like to interview you for this role. So yeah, I got excited. I like, yeah, please go ahead. So I took 1 or 2 week just to brush up my CP skills, and then yeah, interview start. But after my first round, I got COVID. So Obama, I had to postpone future rounds. I had to tell the recruiter that hey, I got infected with COVID, so you have to like give me some time. And those guys was really super supportive. So they told me, okay, yeah, take your time. We'll schedule whenever, like just ping us whenever you recover, and then we will take it from there. So one round was like I gave one round, and then I like it took me 20 days to recover, and then I pinged back the recruiter to resume the interview process. And then my rest of the three technical rounds were there that I gave, and after that, the one managerial round was there, which was taken by the engineering manager. And yeah, after four tech rounds and one managerial round, I got a call after 10 to 15 days from the recruiter in the morning, I guess around 9:30, around 11:15 a.m. Yeah, I still remember the time. So yeah, she told me that yeah, I have cleared the bar and they'll be rolling out the offer letter today. So yeah, yippee. And then I joined Google. I understood the like I struggled a lot in their tech stack because like whatever happens in Google, it has to be it has to happen in a systematic manner. You can't move away from the system. You can't move away from the engineering best practices. So I spent a lot of time learning that. Like I'm still learning actually. And uh, during my initial days at Google, like I got some projects. I got to lead multiple projects. I'm currently also leading multiple projects here. I got to take a lot of interviews at Google, like more than 30 plus interviews I have taken. And I got my first promotion, like first tech promotion in Google within a year. So that went well. And yeah, I'm currently a web solutions engineer too here uh, after 2 years. So yeah, that's my journey pretty much. I just prepared this last slide, a few things to remember. So these are 5 pointers I always work by basically. So first would be to like be humble and grateful for things which you have and work towards the goal which you wish to achieve. So like be grateful for it, whatever you have. You're studying in a good college. Like I know VIT is a pretty awesome college. I myself applied for that after my 12th and I got rejected, guys. So like you guys are like in a great college, I guess. And yeah, try to like if you all are at a great place. So just have to work hard and you'll achieve whatever you wish for. Second is be the senior you always want when you were in college. So you are in college, you must be like have a just in mind that okay, if I had this senior like so supportive senior or like that senior from that company or from this college, I would be like it would be so helpful. So when you go ahead, like when you complete your college journey, when you start your industry experience, be that senior, give back to community, help others and a lot, right? Because at some time we were also at their place, right? Give back to community. I regularly give back. I like apart from my job, I create a lot of content and I post that on like forever. I post it openly. Like I don't want anyone to pay for my content. So like everything is open. You can just one click and you can read everything. So yeah, give back to community and then you will be rewarded back basically. So you give back to community and they'll appreciate you. And what's more uh, What's a greater feeling than that? And yeah, there's no greater feeling than doing something you're passionate about and being appreciated for it. So yeah, if you love coding, do it. Don't just do your regular job. Apart from that, like, do rest of the trip. Try to build project. Try to build something of your own. Share it. Help, like, use your tech skills to help others. Mentorship. A lot of stuff are there apart from your daily job. Try to do that as well, and yeah, get appreciation for it. And last stuff, like, you guys are in college, so choose your group wisely, guys, because a group of people you hang out with has a lot of influence on your, like, goals and vision. So choose wisely, be around smart people, good people, talk. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. These are the five things I always take care. And yeah, hope you guys also implement if you feel. And yeah, at the end, thanks for having me. I hope this helped.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to ask, and then we will start with our Q&A session. All right.
Okay.
Uh, so, what are the skills and strategies that are required for landing in a, big tech company? Like basic
Mhm.
tips and strategies.
Basic tips and strategies. Okay. So, if you are targeting these companies like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, so these companies stress a lot on problem solving rounds. So, I would suggest that strengthen your data structure and algorithm skills. Basically, you must have been taught DA and data design and analysis of
Yeah.
algorithms, right? So, give a lot of stress on those subjects. Try to understand what is happening. Maths is necessary. Try to be, like, understand the mathematical concept as well. Like, if you are computing time complexity, space complexity, you should understand, right, how it is happening. Right? We all talk about logarithmic complexity, but you need to understand how it happens in logarithmic time, right? How it is different from linear, how it is different from squared time. So try to understand with a mathematical perspective as well, and dive deep into data structures. Don't run away from it, be it graph, trees, and log. Try to implement them from scratch. Then only you will understand the actual gist of solving the problem. So yeah, be good at problem solving. It will help, and do some good projects in the meantime. Um, yeah, try to get some good internships.
So, as you told, you didn't had any experience in the 11th, 12th about coding. So, what is your idea for the ones who are new, like in the first semester, for the freshers who are having, for them, the coding is new? What is your advice for the coding new guys? Like they are facing the
Uh,
difficulty during the first semester.
Yeah, I think initially you will face it because it's really new. Like, we haven't done it. We always, like, initially we have written in English or Hindi, or like we have solved math, but this is different. This is like, we are
Yeah.
passing some instructions to computer and it's getting job done for us. So this is different actually. So you need to spend some time. Initially you will struggle, but yeah, if you like it, you're gonna go through it. I think in the meanwhile, what you can do is that try to solve problems on this coding as a, like, leak code, or like, try to solve easy problems. You will have fun and you will learn as well. So if you are completely new, try to solve some easy problems at these sites. That will help you in building your logic actually. So yeah.
One more question I want to ask, like, what are the importance of learning concepts or learning any topic which is not taught in your CSE curriculum, in your college curriculum, and that is required in the outside world, in the tech
Yeah.
companies or in the
Yeah.
outside world, it is prerequisite, like the
Yeah.
practical industry skills.
Yeah, I
Can you
understand that.
elaborate about that?
Yeah, I can do that. So basically, in your computer science curriculum, you are not taught everything. You must have not been taught system design, right? There will be no subject like where you will be reading about load balancers, caching, uh, consistent hashing, database sharding, and stuff, right? You must not have been taught a low level design, right? You don't know, in the college, folks don't know about design patterns, uh, what a factory pattern is, or what a singleton pattern is, what a command pattern is, right? So there are a lot of stuff, high level design you don't know. Like, people don't, like, in college, people don't teach, okay, hey, this is the design of this company, and they are using this, and these are the components, and they are using this because this is the scale which they have to achieve and lot. So those things are not happening in the colleges because see, you're fairly new, you have to cover a lot of basics in order to get there. So I would suggest that don't get overwhelmed. A lot of stuff is there, and you will take some time to like learn. You can't learn everything like being in a college. You will take time. Go slow. Start like if you are like that the way the tech journey has been rolled up. It's it's okay to not know at the start. So when you pass out from bachelor's, no one will ask you to have a knowledge of system design or low level design. Your interviews will be like scheduled in such a way that you will have only those rounds which you have done in college. So initial for fresher, there are data structure rounds, right? Data structure algorithms round will be there, or some machine coding round will be there. Those stuff which you have done, or like questions will be there from your code, CS subjects and all, right? Operating systems, databases. And when you are into the industry, when you are actually working for a company, you're actually coding, you're actually designing, then when you are like doing your next switch within 1 to 2 years, then you will gain some experience. You will learn about system design. You learn about design pattern, best engineering practices, and all. And then yeah, you'll be good. But yeah, try to be curious always. Don't hold back. When you are in industry, like, as you are working, try to learn as well. Try to read. Try to watch what others are doing. Right.
This will be the last question from my side, and then we'll start the Q&A session. The final question from my side. Like, could you share a turning point or a significant incident from your life that has contributed to who you are today? What has made you today? Any one such
Okay.
incident?
Uh, Personally, I don't feel that there is any one incident which will gonna change you. That happens in movies, I guess. That like you are currently lazy and then one incident happen and whoosh, you are transformed. That does not happen in real life. So what you have to do is that you have to start, like you have to set small goals initially, build a habit, build a discipline, work over it, and gradually, if you like keep doing it, even if you don't like it, you keep doing it for a long period of time, you will see changes. These are gradual and small. It doesn't happen in a day, Vani. So there is no such kind of turning point. I just loved what I did. Like I got interested in coding, and I started doing it on a regular basis. I started solving more tough problems. I started participating in contests. Then gradually, I participated in contests of some companies, and I got good rank because I had participated in a lot of contests in my past college days as well. I got placement offers, and then yeah, journey goes on. I just did what I like, and gradually uh, I improved. And that's
Okay, let's start uh, the Q&A session. Okay, this is the first question. Can you describe your typical workday and responsibilities as an engineer at Google?
okay. My workday looks like so. Uh, Today, uh, I I had my first meeting at 8 a.m. Then I had another meeting at 9 a.m. Then I had my another meeting at 11 a.m. and I had to commute to office within that time. So so what happens is that as you move up the ladder in the tech journey, you will have to like apart from doing your tasks, you have to manage people as well, right? You have to make sure that like if you're leading a team. So currently I'm leading a team of like 6 to 7 people. So you have to make sure that other people do their task as well, because you'll be responsible. So if you're leading a team, you'll be responsible. So if they um fail to deliver a task, then you will be held responsible that hey, like this is your team, why it's not getting done, right? People are very straightforward here. It's no like okay, you are doing your work day and night, and I understand your a team is not able to do, that's fine. No, there'll be a straight question. You have done your work, it's fine, but why your team is not performing? So yeah, you have to like my day is like multiple meetings with my team, like trying to unblock them or trying to like give them contest if they want. And if I need some contest, I get that from my team folks. So 20% meetings, 30 to 40% coding, right? Um, 10 to 20% actually designing whatever I'm trying to. So before I code, I think a lot. So if I'm coding like 10 to 50 lines, I must have thought about it for 30 to 45 minutes before coming up with that code. You have to think a lot. You have to think other perspective as well, where you can. in the ways which you can implement it. So yeah, 10 to 20% in designing and thinking, and yeah, that's it. Like a lot of meetings. That that's the that's the gist.
The next question is, how did you get your first internship?
How did I get my first internship? Okay,
Yeah,
that was not that hard actually. So what has the like uh, Indian Meteorological Department? You must have heard it's center in Delhi.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that used to
yeah.
that used to like a lot of students from our college used to go there for internship. So they had some good links with scientists there, they had to like get something done, and they used to like hire engineers like third year or fourth year engineers, and like, it was not paid actually. They used to give certificates for it. So one of my good friend who had this connection with the scientist, he was scientist E grade at IMD. So we went there, and he looked at my resume. He asked a few questions, and he was like, "Okay, we are like what we're trying to build is that they are trying to build a they were trying to integrate Google Maps in order to build a geographical heat map of earthquake. So basically, if earthquake hit, then from their satellite you will get depth, latitude, and longitude. And on the basis of that, you have to generate a heat map that what are the affected areas, what are the region, what is the Richter scale at which a particular sector has been affected. And also we did that actually. There was a mathematical calculation involved, so we used that to generate a heat map by integrating Google Maps. And yeah, that was my first internship story. So it was unpaid. I got a certificate, and I did not struggle much for that internship because my friend had that connection with the scientist.
But even that means a lot.
Yeah, I feel that like your connections and your network can take you way ahead than your like actual
Yeah.
skills. So sometimes, yeah, building connections and networks are really helpful.
What do you believe are the key skills or qualities that make a successful tech professional?
Uh, See, everyone knows that you need to be good at coding, you need to be good at designing. But apart from that, you should have great communication skills. You should be able to explain your complex to complex solution to non-technical people, right? That a very underrated skill. Apart from that, you should be patient, right? And you should have the capability to work in pressure, right? Because being in tech, you will have to handle pressure, you have to perform under pressure, and you have to be patient.
With the emergence of AI, what tech stacks should we learn that will promise us a good placement?
Okay. So see, like currently there is a lot of noise for like LLM, language models, right? Like Bard and Chat GPT and all has come into picture. But the thing is that I don't think you need to change your way you are preparing. I think the things which we have to learn is currently also as equivalent as they were earlier. The only thing what will happen is that the things which you can automate, that can be taken up by AI. So suppose that you know that these are the steps which you have to take to reach to this position. So that can be automated, right? So you can simply tell AI to do that, or you can automate it. So those stuff, so some repetitive jobs will be taken up. But yeah, if your task requires actual thinking and logic building, then you're at a pretty good place. So uh, what tech stacks? Okay. So tech stack would be like there is no change, man. Like it's similar. You can learn Java, you can learn C++. I would suggest to stick to foundations, right? Operating systems, data structure algorithms, right? Basic programming skills, and then you can apply it to anywhere, right?
So, this is the next question. Have you ever suffered with failure in the internal examinations? And if yes, then how did you come back from it? Like maybe from your college days, during your college days.
Okay.
Like,
Were you where you interned first and when you have been and when and have you suffered with failure in okay, this says intern exam means my college internal examination, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did not failed in my internal examination ever. I scored low in some subjects, but I haven't failed.
Or
Like to
yeah,
be
maybe
back me, I
scoring less. Like, how do you manage your like college exams and all
um
those things apart from doing coding and all those things?
yeah, yeah,
Like doing
I'll tell you
coding and
honestly
then
what I
managing
used to.
your marks and all
Yeah,
those stuff.
yeah, I'll tell you honestly what I used to do. So I used to study 1 to 2 months before the examination. Like I used to, I don't, I didn't study it that rigorously during the entire semester. So initial, like 1 to 2 to 3 months, we used to do a lot of competitive programming, right? A lot of problems from here and there, randomly solving, checking on each other that did you solve it, what is your rank and all. And we used to study. We used to be like present at in college. We used to like understand what teacher is trying to teach. We had in mind that what is the curriculum looks like, but like in like 1 to 2 months before the examination we took pace, like we actually started like learning and all preparing for the examination. That's the truth for me. Okay, no, it's internship exam. Yeah, for internship I did not gave any examination. All were interviews, and those were face-to-face interviews in uh, uh, Indian Meteorological Department as well, that there was a face-to-face interview. And when I went for machine learning internship in BIT Mesra, that was also a face-to-face interview.
This is the next question. Can you tell us about some fast-paced projects you worked at Google?
So the projects are confidential, but currently the project which I am a part of is pretty fast-paced. Uh, by fast-paced, I'll say that we like a lot of people are up to using that if we develop it correctly. And the thing is that a lot of requirements are coming up because we are in an initial phase of the development of that project. So a lot of things come up, and the thing is that we get very little time to implement those, and we have to make sure that we implement it right. So I can't name it, but I can tell you that yeah, I'm working in one of the like really fast-paced project currently, and due to which I'm facing a lot of time crunch. That is the reason my that what do I say, that a slide looked so regular. I couldn't add any photos and all. I couldn't make it more attractive.
So yeah, I guess all the queries have now been answered. Like yeah, the Q&A session has been done. People are done with asking the questions. So yeah, thank you, sir, for being here with us and
No problem.
like for providing us your valuable time in sharing with us all the knowledge and everything. Like the PPT and the was very informative. I hope our viewers have got to know a lot about how it works.
I hope the same. I wish the same.
Yeah. So and I thanks to the audience also for being for joining us with this occasion. And yeah, so I shall end the stream.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.